You know what I mean? So we're back. Got some more Cameo videos. This so what this is I get every, I'd probably say like every three days, every 2 or 3 days, someone seems to be ordering a Cameo video from me at the minute, which is quite nice. It's not too many and it's still enough for it to be worthwhile doing. And if you want one yourself, go to cameo.com/worldaroundyou. You can order one from there. I tend to get them done within a couple of days, but if you order on the Friday, I won't do it till the Monday when I'm back at the studio and I've got, as many dead animals around me as possible to show you in the videos. I'm more than happy to be like, oh, fucking happy birthday, Tigbiddy Dave. But realistically, what I really want is to just be able to ramble at you. So if you want to pay me around about approximately £10 for a video for you, where it's for you, and you can tell me, say happy birthday to them, and they did this when they were, they did this on the 22nd birthday, and that's really embarrassing, rip them for it. Buzzing, I'll do that, If you want me to be like, you're alright, mate, I'm Jack, and I'm really, really sorry to say, mate, but your nan's dead, bro. She's gone. She's fucked, mate. Gone beyond belief. She's lost forever. To the chasm of time. She's gone. But there's no need to cry. Don't get sad. She's only your nan. You've had another. You've already lost one, or maybe it's your first one to lose. Maybe it'll bring you closer to your second one. Something like that. It doesn't have to be cheery, mate. If maybe you run a business, right? Maybe you're a manager, floor manager, and your big boss has come up to you and says, you know what, you've got to. We need to fire these people here. We need to get rid of them. And you've gone, oh, can I have a little bit of a budget? Because I want to make it special for them. And they'll be like, yeah, all right, yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll do that. Or maybe you just do it out of your own pocket because you're a nice guy, you're a nice woman, you're a nice manager, and you're like, look, I don't, send me a message on Cameo, a request. I'm too much of a fanny to tell people they're fired. Could you do it? I'd do that, mate, for a tenner. Why not? I advertised a music event last week. If you want something like that, something you can post on your Instagram or something for me to advertise an event, something like that. Anyway, let's get into it. So this first one is obviously I'm going to edit out the names as is customary in all of them, so they're all addressed to Tigbiddy Dave, and any other names in it are just people that Tigbiddy Dave may or may not know. So there's a birthday request for Tigbiddy Dave. Instructions. Birthday video for my boyfriend on August 27th. Ramble as much as you want. The weirder and longer, the better. Roast him. Get your creations out. He loves your TikToks. We watch them together every night. He says, get your rat out a lot, which he can buy on a t-shirt if he wanted to. Call him a smelly Goth. He's recently grown a mullet. He's an electrician, loves football, Charlton Athletic. They're shit, both of them in separate parentheses. Plays darts, listens to rock music. He secretly loves rom-coms. Then again, in brackets, watches a lot of teen dramas but pretends he's a geezer. He wears Crocs and Docs. He loves Harry Potter. He's a proper nerd. Loves your rat pencil cases. I collect crystals. Tell him to buy me some from your website. Now, as far as briefs go, mate, it's a fucking good brief, innit? She's done well there. She's given me loads and loads of information to go off. So here we go. Here's the first one of the week. I normally do that with my right hand, but I thought I'd do it with my left. Stranger in the fox, mate. Happy birthday, Tigbiddy Dave. Apparently it's your birthday. Don't know how old you are, but she's given me a fair bit of information about you, innit? So, say thank you to Fat Sandra, aka Tigbiddy Dave's girlfriend. Fucking, they want me to just fucking wit her on, mate. Look at this is the problem, man. I feel like I've not got enough new stuff to show people with these. Look at this though, this is pretty cool. I got this the other week from an auction. It's fucking mint, mate. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's fucking snake skin, bro. Look at that. There's fucking quite a bit of it as well. Should we see what the face looks like? This is the first time I've unravelled it. Oh, it gets a bit thin. There's no head, mate. No head on it. I reckon some cunts cut it in half, and sold it twice. I'm going to roll this up in the video, mate. I'm going to take the piss. It's your time. The train going past anyway, you won't be able to hear a word I'm saying. Every time, mate, every time I record a fucking thing, man, does my head in. The trains don't even stop, mate. The trains don't stop at the nearest station. They just pass through every, a few an hour. Constant, mate, constant. But you can't get on one if you fucking needed to get one. Say your car broke down and you wanted to get home. You fucked, mate, get a taxi. Anyway,
That's that snake skin there. I'll show you something new, mate. I'll show you something new.
Tig Biddy Dave.
Apparently you like my creations, right? So I'll show you a new creation, which I've only shown so far on my Patreon. There you go. So, I'm hoping you're a fan. I'm hoping you're a fan of big tits, lad. Because, ready? Look at them, mate. Fucking whoppers. Look at them. They bobble around and that, mate. Proper jubblies, them, look. And you can touch them and that, and
Fat Sandra
can't get jealous. She might get a bit weirded out if you're always giving them a bit of attention. You know, like you just got it next to your bed, you wake up in the morning, like, oh, you see it and you're like, oh, trying to give them a squeeze, but they're rock hard. You're like, oh, these are mint knees, just like that, just rubbing them. And she's just sitting there like that going, but I've got these. And you're like, yeah, but you don't have a duck's head, mate. And then a couple of days later, then you come home, and what you find on the kitchen table, you come home, mate, and find this on the kitchen table, a fucking headless duck, right? And then you're like, oh, what's going on here? Is she having it off with that bad taxidermist? We watch his videos every night, and now what, is he here? What's going on? Why is this happening? And then you go upstairs, mate, and she's there, mate, with a fucking duck's head, mate, like that. And she's like, come on then, big boy, like that. But she's not got a t-shirt on, she's got her tits out and a duck's head. Because I think that's how much she loves you, mate. Because she really wants it. She wants this to be the longer the better. That doesn't necessarily mean quality, it just means I get a load of stuff off my head. I fucking don't really quite know where to. Let's see what other notes we've got here. Apparently you love me TikToks. They want me to roast you. I haven't got much to go off yet for a roast, but you say get your rat out, mate. Yeah, give me a minute. This is probably the most unorganised one of these I've done. But also, maybe, the most natural, mate. Yeah. Should have wore this t-shirt then, shouldn't I? Fucking get your rat out, mate. If
Fat Sandra
does love you, she'll buy you one of these off my website, mate. Oh, you're a smelly goth, lad. Grim. Is that like, what's goth though, where you live? Because where I lived, we had goths, moshers and emos, and they were mostly all the same thing, innit? Like, moshers might have wore trackies, but they wouldn't zip, you know, like, at the bottom of your trackies, or nylon trackies, you'd have that zip going down his shin at the side. Moshers would leave that zip up, whereas normal people would leave that zip down. That was a kind of a way to tell people I'm a mosher. Also having a skateboard and that. I never skateboarded though, I wasn't very good at it. But apparently you're a goth, you're a smelly goth with a mullet, mate. Mint. That's gotta fucking upset the goths though, ain't it, that? Because I would imagine like goths would have fucking hairdos like the end of his toilet brusher made out of a days, like, you know, like all spiked up and that. Excuse me, spending fucking 30 quid on hair gel and stuff. What else have we got? You got a mullet, you're a sparky. You love football. I've got nothing to say about football.
Fat Sandra's
told me Charlton Athletic shit, but I know fuck all about football. You play darts, mate. What's your average? Hey there. I've not played for a while, but I was quite good at darts, mate. I used to love playing darts, man, at the pub. Just snaking people at the pub, like sharking them, you know. It was mint. Act all pissed. See there, you got your pencil, your dart, and you're like, see someone come in through the door, and you're like, hey, like nudge me dad with my elbow and be like that. And then you go to throw it like that and fuck up the throw. Like, you're obviously going for like fucking 20s, and then you're just purposely fucking twatting it off to the side into 12. You're like, oh, fuck, mean like that. And then you'd be like, this lad would be like, ooh, I might be able to beat them tonight. Yeah, if I beat yous by the first round for us. I mean, my dad would be like, yeah, alright. Bear in mind, I'm like 15, shouldn't even be in the pub. I'm hammered with my dad. And we'd be like, yeah, alright, and then we'd get the darts, and then we'd just come back and we'd just look at each other and we'd play like doubles against him, or we'd just play him singularly, and then we'd just fucking hammer him, mate. It was mint. I love darts, man. Darts is sick. You listen to rock music, that's, I'm not big into rock music, mate, either. Maybe I'm going down in your estimations. I quite like a bit of rap, a bit of hip-hop, as you'll notice if you've listened to me podcasts. That's what I'd introduce on the radio and put on my radio shows. I don't know if this counts as rock, but there's like country music count as rock. I don't mind a bit of country music and that. You secretly love a rom-com, mate. That's fucking weird. And teen dramas, like, how old are you? Because you're an electrician, so you're clearly qualified to be an electrician. You're getting on. You class yourself as a goth, which makes me think you must be a little bit older. I can't work out how old you are. You love Harry Potter. You love Harry Potter and teen dramas. Well, Harry Potter is a teen drama, isn't it? Harry Potter's for babies. Like, it's for children. I never liked it, man. I thought it was boring as fuck, Harry Potter. Watching a fucking TV show or watching a film about kids being at school. I never got why kids wanted to watch that. Same as stuff like fucking Saved by the Bell. Things like that. Any school, any show where the kids are then in school, I was like, this is shit. I want to watch things about special agents, mate. Aliens, maybe an alien that is a special agent, which would be a pretty good idea. Or something about like this fucking demons living inside this person's mind. You know, stuff like that. Shaolin Showdown, mate. Now that's a fucking thing to watch. Fucking Harry Potter's wank, mate. It's no good at all. Apparently you love the rat pencil case as well. I'll show you one, eh? Yeah, this one's my one. I keep this one. There you go. Little rat pencil case there.
Big Biddy Dave.
This one, I changed the style that I make them in for this one. So I wanted to test a new method out. So I wanted to see if I could make a new frame inside of it. I don't really go into this so much in videos, but... And I wanted to see if it would make it more stable, and it actually did the complete opposite effect. It made the tail quite limp. And that's the last thing you want, mate, is a limp-tailed rat. It's no good for anybody, that. And, oh, there we go.
That's Sandra. That's Sandra.
I think she should buy her some crystals, mate. Actually, I've got it here on quite good authority, as in, I'm reading between the lines, aka making it up as I go along, but...
That's Sandra's.
Saying here, if you don't buy her some crystals off of worldaroundyou.com, she might not put out on your birthday, mate. Unless she already has. In which case, she's not going to put out again on your birthday. She was planning on doing something later, I assume. But if you're not going to buy her some amethyst and fluorite and that off my website, mate, it's not going to happen for you. I feel like you need more of a ramble. Should we go for a little wander? It might be easier to ramble if we're walking. See, I've just got in for the morning, so I'm just fucking setting up for the day, and I looked on here to see what people, if anyone had ordered cameos. And
That's Sandra.
But I wanna be able to give you a little bit of a weird thought in that, man. But I spent all of yesterday recording podcasts and daily updates for Patreon. So if you like a ramble, mate, go and join the Patreon for free. Like, you can join it for free for 7 days, or you could fucking tell
That's Sandra
to fucking sign you up. Say to her, look, I'll buy you some crystals. I'll, like, you know, you'll buy her a bit of this if she signs up to Patreon for a month for you. So you can have a go with all them bits of rambles and stuff. What have I got to show you that you wouldn't have seen? Trying to find new stuff. I got a bag of dicks here. Not real dicks, but little stone dicks. Look at that. They got stuck in a post box, mate. I'm sure the fucking postman here, the guy that works for Every, is just trying to fucking do my head in. He keeps hiding my parcels, mate. He hid one underneath a traffic cone the other day, and then took a picture of the traffic cone. And it took me like 5 minutes to work out that it must be underneath it, because I thought I was expecting a box. I had another delivery driver fucking hide a box behind the same traffic cone at the side doors, which was the door. He went past the open door, like 2 open doors and a porch where he could have fucking left it. And then this other bun who left that bag of dicks, he decided to put that bag of dicks in a disused unit round the corner in their letterbox under lock and key. So I'm there looking like a fucking maniac with a bit of wire trying to break into it. I tried breaking into it with a sewing needle and a fucking screwdriver. Couldn't figure it out. Tried it with a bit of wire. Wasn't having it. Got my hand in there. Got my hand wedged in there for a little bit. Ended up with all fucking marks and bruises on my hand. Trying to fucking unlatch the back of it whilst prying it open with a screwdriver. That didn't work. So I had to get 2 bits of offcuts of like fucking fibreboard. A little bit like this basically chipboard, mate. Like, you'll know what chipboard is, isn't it? Bit of this, mate. A bit of that. Breaking off some bits of that, and fucking going in there and chopsticking the bag for about 15 minutes. Hands swelling up because of the pinchingness of the fucking box, the openness, like where the opening. Fucking did me head in, mate. So I reported him. I was like, this guy's shit at his job, mate. He just fucking, he's hid my order and he keeps doing it. And now I just keep getting phone calls and fucking emails off of
an unspecified postal service
saying, how did our driver do? And I don't think they're going to leave me alone until I say he did well. It's fucking well annoying, mate. I don't know. It's just mad. I find it weird as well that they're like, oh, this is the new
Version of that unspecified postal service.
like that's something to be proud of. Everybody knows all the reputation that they garnered for all that. Anyway, this is just me ranting at you, mate. It's not really much of a ramble, is it? I mean, I don't know if this is any good to you. I don't know if you're enjoying it. I'm trying to see if I've got anything. I've got this I'm going to make something out of. This little finch here. I don't know what you think of him. It's quite a nice little finch. I think it's a finch. It's going to be a finch anyway. I'm going to call it a finch. Because I'm not too sure. It's too big for a canary, I think. I don't think a canary looks like that either. Did you know, though, right, a canary, I used to have a neighbour, right, who used to breed owls, and he used to also deal with this bloke who used to rob owls from other people that bred owls. And every now and then this other guy would, like, nick owls from the wild. He was known locally as Robin Hood, because he steals owls. Which doesn't really make any sense when I think about it and say it out loud. But he used to say, he was adamant that you could trick a canary into hatching out any bird egg you wanted, as long as the bird egg was small enough, because apparently all a canary wants to do is hatch eggs. Like, they're fucking mad for it, mate. They just want to force eggs to hatch. So you can keep a canary what's called broody. So broody means like it wants to hatch out eggs. You won't know this if you're an electrician. I know this because I used to breed chickens, and I used to hang around with an old fella who used to occasionally try and force me to rob sheds. And he'd teach me about owls, even though I had no interest in owls. But he was my dad's mate, and we used to send him Christmas dinners and that. And he was a nice guy, just a bit fucking tapped, I suppose. And he liked breeding owls. He ended up keeping his last owls, his barn owls, in a rabbit hutch, though. Kept them in there for a number of years. I gave his youngest daughter, a rabbit as well. So I had 3 rabbits, and this rabbit just kept biting me, like one of them. 3 boy rabbits, man, and they were always bumming each other. And then this one of them went a bit feral, like more feral than the others. So I'm guessing he wasn't getting the position in the, what would you call it, the pile up, I suppose, in the threesome, the rabbit threesome, the bunny threesome, the bunny pile, the thumpers. He wasn't getting where he wanted to be, I presume. So he'd take it out of me, mate. Just kept biting me. So I gave him away to the little girl 2 doors down, thinking, fucking bite her. Never did. It's actually a really loving rabbit, so maybe I'm thinking it was just getting, bummed against its will. Maybe the other 2 rabbits were into it, and he wasn't, but he was just going along with it for the crowd. Which is a lesson for all of us, really, innit? Don't go along with the crowd, mate. Like, you seem to want to go along with the crowd. See, I was going somewhere with this in the end, wasn't I? Like, you secretly love rom-coms, and you watch a lot of teen dramas, but you pretend you're a geezer. You're not a geezer, mate. You're not a geezer. That makes me think I'm probably more of a geezer than you. I don't even have friends, bro. Look at me. I'm talking to my phone for nearly 15 minutes to a stranger, bro. For a little bit of money, yeah. Like, to entertain someone I'm never going to meet and make eye contact with. You know what I mean? I'm pacing as well, bro. I'm pacing. Because I've just ate a gingerbread, man. I don't know if that's got anything to do with me pacing. It feels like it does, but... Like, I feel like I'm probably more of a geek just because you work on building sites. I've worked on building sites, bro, but look at me. I spend all my time chopping up rats, mate. I don't watch teen dramas, though, or, like, secretly love rom-coms. Fucking just enjoy what you enjoy, bro. What does it matter if you enjoy it? It's a mad thing, that's mad. To be like, oh, I'm only going to secretly like this. Oh, I'm only going to listen to a little bit of Elton John when nobody knows. I fucking blast Taylor Swift out the car, mate. Who's going to give a shit out your van? What are they going to say? Oh, you fucking listen to the music you enjoy, you fucking weirdo. You're like, yeah, fucking do, mate. What are you on about? What do you do? What, do you listen to music that other people like, just in case they hear you liking that? Do you watch films as well, just so you can talk to people about films? Are you one of them? You got no interest in films like other films, you just watch it so that you can talk to people about it. I bet that's why you like football, and it's why you like Charlton Athletic. If they are that really bad of a football team, I'm not even sure where Charlton is, but is that why you like them, so no one ever talks to you about them? You're just like, yeah, I love football, mate, yeah, Charlton Athletic, mate, yeah, fucking Robert Smith, mate, oh, great goalkeeper, oh, he's the best we ever had. Oh, you've never heard of him? Oh, he was in the late 80s, mate, but we've never had anyone better since. You just say all that sort of shite. Do you even like football? I don't like football, bro. I think it's boring, man. I heard it summed up really well by a comedian who said if the World Final was going on, the World Cup Final were going on in his back garden, he wouldn't even twitch his curtains, mate. I wouldn't be in. Do you know what I mean? I'd go out. I don't want to see it. It's boring as fuck, mate. Just fucking enjoy what you like, mate. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I feel like you've got on a ramble there. Maybe a rant, mate. Maybe this is my first rant. Maybe that's what these will become. Fucking happy birthday.
Take Biddy Dave.
I hope this wasn't boring for you, bro.
So that's the one I'm going to pick the title from, obviously. because we got a few contenders there. I'm not sure which I've gone for yet, but I've got to listen to the others yet to pick a title. So far we've got the Rabbit Threesome and Barn Owls in a Rabbit Hutch, which both sound like sort of indie band music titles, don't they? Like song titles from indie bands. Oh, and that was the Ratchets with the Rabbit Threesome. Oh, and that was Barry and the Globbers with Barn Owls in a Rabbit Hutch. You know, and it's just some fucking dreary fucking Londoner pretending to sing about someone that they're pretending to have been in love with. But they've never been in love with anyone because they're too egotistical and narcissistic to even care about another person. Like, that's what I don't get about music, innit? Music's fucking stupid in that regard, because you can't believe a fucking word they're saying. It's just lies. They're saying it because they think it sounds good. There's a lot of music where you think, oh, they're saying that because they think it sounds nice. There's no message there. There's nothing fucking fun about it. It's not... You're singing along to it and you're thinking to yourself, am I just singing a fucking incantation here? This is gibberish, mate. And maybe that's how that Tigbiddy Dave felt listening to that last one there. Because maybe he was like, what the fuck is going on here? I've got no idea what this is. And speaking of not knowing what's going on, our next one is another little birthday message. This one's, again, is to Tigbiddy Dave. They're turning 28, and for their birthday party, they're having a LAN party, an LAN party, a lingering anal numbing party, a long and nauseating party, a Le Rannais party, which is one of them French-themed ones, and he especially loves, something they wanted me to know about him, he especially loves the One-Eyed Waddler and Insanity Mirror. Now, that's all we've got to go off. He's 28, he's having a LAN party, and he's into a bit of me gear. This is a much shorter one than that last one. Obviously, I don't want to drag these out for too long. This one's only a few minutes. Here we go, let's get into this. You alright, Tigbiddy Dave?
Happy birthday, mate.
Gary's mum
Wanted me to get in touch with you to say happy birthday. Apparently, you're big into me One-Eyed Waddler, mate. So I've got him here. Thought I'd show him you, so you get a proper close-up of him. You can see the duckling skin, the rat tail. You already know that, though, because you like him, innit? But I thought we'd have him in a video for you. This fella here, this one's made out of rat skin, goat skin, and a duckling, and the two top halves of chicken's beaks, mate. So a bit of a new amalgamation. I'm going to call these dead wingers, and I'm thinking I might name them after dead celebrities, because then you can't get done for libel and that. What do you reckon to this, though? Would you have this? Apparently you're having a LAN party in it for your birthday, which I think's mint, me. I quite like the idea of that myself. If I had friends, I'd do it. But I'm guessing it's going to be computers rather than PS2, so I think your house is going to get pretty warm. This won't help with that, but I also imagine you're going to eat some fucking junk food and all in it. Loads of shit food, pizzas and shite, so you probably would need something like this as like a bit of a breaker-upper in the toilet. But it seems a shame to waste it on that sort of thing, doesn't it? Because then you're going to get shit in this duckling skin here and toilet water. So it's more of a decorative toilet brush than anything. But I keep wondering like what you're going to play in it. And when I think of LAN parties, I think of when I was younger and how much I really wanted one of those 4-port PS2 controller things you could plug into one of the ports of your PS2. But now looking back, I can't even imagine how they would work, innit? Because were any of the games back then even made for 4 players at a time on PS2? Or 6 players, 8 players, do you know what I mean? Well, it'd be 5, 1, 4 and 1, or 8, you know, up to either 5, well, 2, 5 and 8. I mean, you could have less, I suppose, because you just don't use all of the ports. You don't need to use all the holes, do you? And I'm hoping
Gary's mum's
your girlfriend, and that's a thing that you can, you know, relate to each other with. We don't need to use all the holes. I know it's your birthday,
Tigbiddy Dave,
but we don't need to use them all. We can use 2, maybe 1. We can either use 1, or we can use 2. Both of which will be great for your birthday. But I don't really want to use all 3. I mean, I suppose you could if you go in a specific order, not to, like, you know, talk bad about
Gary's mum. I don't know who Gary's mum
is. I think she's your girlfriend, but I'm not too sure. Maybe she's your sister. Maybe this has gotten weird. Maybe she's your cousin. It's only got kind of weird. I'm not sure. I wasn't trying to make it weird. She hasn't asked me to make it weird. So I'm trying to be on my best behaviour, to be honest with you. Apparently you like these as well, mate. Fucking little insanity mirrors, mate. So do you reckon you should probably have something like this for a bit of luck during your games? So you can, when you get stressed out, instead of fucking smashing the keyboard up and, you know, maybe if
Gary's mum
is your missus beating her up because you've lost the game. Well, I'm saying you do, but you might as well. Some people might, do you know what I mean? But you just get one of these, mate, and just give that a rub till you calm down. But then I suppose
Gary's mum
you might get jealous and all, innit, though, then? If you've sat there, you know, opening up this and rubbing a little bit of fur here, she might be like, oh, maybe that's what I should do, mate. That's what I should do. That's a sick idea, mate. Start making, like, briefs or knickers, right, or boxers with that on it there, so it's just in about the right place for a lady parts, you know, the top half of the lady parts, and then you open up this cupboard and you can rub there, and it's like an actual like that, you know. I don't know how you would do it. I've never been like Freaky Friday, but you fucking, do you know what I mean? That's a fucking mint idea, mate. I don't know how I would sew it in though. I'd probably have to drill little holes through the back of it and then sew them in first. It's possible, you know, mate. It's fucking possible. That's a fucking well good idea. Anyway, happy birthday. I feel like I've come out of this happier than you have. I'll see you in a bit, mate. I hope you. I don't know what game you're playing, but I hope you win, mate. I hope you batter him, lad.
So now I've got to figure out a way to make these knickers before this episode comes out, in case someone tries to nick my idea. Fantastic. That one was alright, like I say, quite short. Used the name quite a lot, found it quite hard to keep saying Gary's mum in there and make it seem like it fits in. Doesn't seem to fit in as well as Tig Biddy Dave, does it? But if you're enjoying these, go and order yourself a Cameo. Or if you want to hear just more rambles, more of me talking to myself in slightly better audio quality, go and join me Patreon, mate. You can join me Patreon for free for 7 days. Patreon.com/worldaroundyou. Or you can just pay straight away if you really want to. Or you could just join the Patreon and listen to stuff. You can also listen to some of that stuff now on Spotify if you're already a Patreon subscriber. Let's get into the next one, though. So this next one was a challenge. It was a challenge set to me, this one, more than anything. This one was, it's a birthday request again. It's a birthday request for a female Tig Biddy Dave, but we're going to, I presume from the name, but still, you know, Tig Biddy Dave. What's something special you want to know about Tig Biddy Dave? Big fan of the videos in taxidermy. Can you please show us some of your work during the video? You can be as rude or as horrible as you want. She can take a joke. Smiley face. Thanks in capital letters. Now, again, it's very hard to be mean to someone if you don't know anything about them. Do you know what I mean? So I was going into this blind, innit? Just eyes closed, running in. You know, fists swinging, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're unprepared, mate. I need a little bit more than this, so it's hard to take the piss out of someone. But honestly, I don't remember doing this one, so we're gonna have to listen to this one together whilst I edit out the names, and we'll figure out, you know, where did we go with this? Here we go.
All right,
Tig Biddy Dave.
Got a little, not even a message for you, mate. I'll be dead honest. It's from your loving cousin. I don't know who that is or what that means. I don't know if it's like a sort of rogering situation where you can't drag it off the wall. We'll go to rogering. So I don't know if you and your cousin have, if it's this sort of a loving cousin, or maybe, you know, this sort of a loving cousin, or because they've actually said to me you can be as rude or horrible as you want, Daisy. They want me to bully you, but I think we learn much more about your cousin with this. Because I'll tell you what they've said. They've said, big fan of the videos and taxidermy, can you please show us some of your work during the video? You can be as rude or horrible as you want, she can take a joke. For that to work,
Tig Biddy Dave,
I've got to know more about you than just you being named after a plant. Or maybe after, like, I think Goofy's missus was called
Tig Biddy Dave.
You know. No, it wasn't. Donald Duck's missus, mate. And there was the like, Princess Peach's friend as well, with like Mario Tennis and that. But maybe your cousin's a bit like this.
Tig Biddy Dave.
We're going to bully your cousin instead.
Tig Biddy Dave.
Fuck your cousin. She wants me to bully her, but she's not told me anything. She could have given me anything. Any little adjective, you know. She's overweight. She walks with a limp, you know. She's ginger. She's bald, you know. She could have given me anything.
Tig Biddy Dave.
But she's given me, they've given me fuck all. So I don't know how I'm supposed to be rude and mean to you. We'll make stuff up about you and all, don't worry. But what if this is your cousin, right? What if it's like a sort of like a rural cousin? You know, this is your rural cousin. the duck man, and he's shafting an horse, except, you know, we don't want to flatter them too much if it is a man, do we? Because they want me to bully you. So realistically, what this is here, it's a squirrel. And they're shagging the squirrel, but they're not even hitting both sides. But maybe you know all about that.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Maybe you know all about the size of your cousin's penis. I don't know. I mean, how rude can we be if we don't actually know each other? You want to see some work, though? I thought I'd show you, we got this. I made some more sausage men this week. So him here, oh, that's one of my head hairs. I've got very long hair.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Very long hair. Speaking of long hair, though, look at them pubes, mate. Poking out the bottom there. Peeking, mate. Peeping out the bottom of them like, little briefs on the sausage man. And he's got a big hairdo made out of duckling skin as well. So are the pubes. And speaking of cousins, I thought I'd show you this. It seemed fitting. This is one of my inbreeds. It's got webbed feet, mate. That's how you know it's one of the inbreeds. Plus, everywhere you look at the minute, you're seeing seagull stuff. Ceramic seagulls, glass seagulls. Most of it's on my website, to be fair, and I don't go out very much.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Maybe you don't either. Maybe that's something we can bully you about. Because, you know, a lot of bullying's projection. You need to fucking go out more.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Go out and see the world. Interact with people. People aren't scary.
Tick Biddy Dave.
People could be quite nice. You could make friends.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Maybe it's not your fault that you don't have any friends buying you birthday messages. Maybe it's not your fault that the only person buying you a birthday message from me, the world around you, is the fact that it's your cousin. Maybe that's not your fault.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Maybe it is other people. Who knows, mate? I don't know you. What do you reckon to this toilet brush I made out of a deer's leg? That's pretty good though, innit? Eh? Like, you wouldn't get bullied if you had this.
Tick Biddy Dave.
I wouldn't be bullying you if you bought that. What else have we got to show you? I've got one of these, mate. Have you ever seen a well-hung baby? Look at that, mate. That baby's well-hung, innit, that? Just fucking... He's been hung for quite a while, him. There's little Christmas decorations I was making last year. Thought I'd dig them out to show you. They're still on the website, because bollocks to it, you know. For the sake of £1, I might as well leave them on there. They wanted me to show you some work in that, but I really want to fucking start laying into you a bit.
Tick Biddy Dave.
To be honest, you know, I've promised these people that I'll tell people the nan's dead and that, but I can't tell you your nan's dead if I've not been told. Do you know what I mean? I can't be the bearer of bad news, being like, no one likes that little slit beneath your eye. Do you know what I mean? How am I supposed to bully you? Maybe you've got gammy teeth.
Tick Biddy Dave.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna work our ways through a list of things that people may potentially start to feel a bit bad about, things that people might be paranoid about, you know. The way that you pronounce certain words.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Really fucking gripes people. It really bothers them. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're saying to people, oh, do you fancy a nana? You're like, what the fuck? What are you on about? And it means a banana. It's a weird thing anyway to be offering people bananas.
Tick Biddy Dave.
You shouldn't be doing that. It's very provocative. It's very provocative.
Biddy Dave.
You can't be telling people, oh, come here, have a peel of this. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit rapey.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Rapey.
Tick Biddy Davey.
Maybe that's what you're known as.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Maybe that's what you're known as. Maybe you just want to stick with fruit though, and you're like, look at them plums, eh? And you just one of them fucking knobheads that carry fruit around with them so they can make puns. You know, look at these melons. And you just got like a honeydew and a cantaloupe in each hand. And people are like, oh, fuck off.
Tick Biddy Dave.
You're doing my head in with these shit puns. Do you know what I mean? No one thinks you're any good crack.
Tick Biddy Dave.
People think you're boring. Do you know what I mean? Just going about with fruit and that. Who do you think you are? Get about with a tin of fucking fruit salad, mate. Like a normal person. Like it's Christmas Day.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Christmas Day.
Tick Biddy Davey.
Christmas.
Tick Biddy Davey.
Is that what people call you? You always got a Christmas tree out.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Always buying wrapping paper and that. Greetings cards. Are you one of them? You're a greeting card.
Tick Biddy Dave.
People don't like a greeting card. You're just making people feel guilty.
Tick Biddy Dave.
When you buy them a greetings card. Because they're thinking, bollocks. Now I've got to buy
Tick Biddy Dave.
A greetings card like she's me fucking nan, mate. I've got to buy her a card like she's some fucking old woman that buys greetings cards rather than just belling me like a normal person and going, happy birthday, or acknowledging it next time you see them.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Why don't you just tell them, you know, when you see them next, you're like, sorry I didn't see you for your birthday, hope you had a good one, and you know, you just go like that, tap them on the shoulder and walk off like a fucking normal person. Why are you buying them greetings cards? Why are you keeping Clintons in business? Do you know what I mean? You're not buying them from me.
Tick Biddy Dave.
You haven't bought any greetings cards from me from worldaroundyou.com, have you? Unless you have. And if you have, that's fucking mint, that, you know. People should give more greetings cards.
Tick Biddy Dave.
Not you, though. You should feel bad about it. Maybe feel a little guilty. You know what I mean? What else do people feel a bit sort of paranoid about? What's something people worry about? Your cooking's terrible.
Tigbity Dave.
People don't like eating your food. People won't even, when they come round to your house, you know, maybe, I mean, I don't know how old you are, they've given me no information. Hopefully you're of legal shagging age. Because, you know, when people have been round your house of a night time, you've been out the night before, they don't want to stay around.
Tigbity Dave.
They see the state of your pans, and they're like, you know what? I really like the way that she fucking tried to pop a finger in my arse last night. Never had a woman do that, you know, before, you know. Really fucking is like, whoa, you know. But then they see the state of your pans and they're like, oh, the only reason she did that's because she's a dirty bastard and not even in the good way. I don't want to eat bacon out of there. Fuck off, you tramp. You know, and they're inspecting, because that's what lads do.
Tigbity Dave.
When lads go round to a woman's house for the first time, yous all think, you know, oh, yous only come round because yous want to get your end away. But we're not, though. We're after a free breakfast and all. We want to be looked after.
Tigbity Dave.
Men want to be looked after. We want to come round to your house, and these men come round to your house. Quite a lot of them, apparently. So I've heard. You got a fucking queue of them, mate, down the street. They're always after you. Queuing up outside your fucking bedroom door. Queuing up outside bathroom doors at parties.
Tigbity Dave.
That's the sort of woman you are, I've heard. You know, we're sort of made up anyway. And then they come back, when they do come back to your house, when you actually invite one back to your house, say, you know, you've been to the cinema with them, or maybe, you know, you've been like fucking Crown Green bowling because you're like an older gentleman. And they come back, mate, and they come into your kitchen and they inspect that little fucking, whatchamacallit, the little drawer, mate, underneath the toaster. They look under there, full of crumbs, mate, burnt crumbs. And they're like, oh, this is fucking rank. She doesn't look after a crumb tray, mate. It's not the one for me. That's why you're lonely.
Tigbity Dave.
That's why your cousin's buying you stuff like this, mate. Trying to make it seem like, you know, people know you. Your cousin doesn't even know you, mate. He or she has given me nothing. Big fan of the videos and the taxidermy. That's probably gone out the window now, hasn't it? Been insulting you, mate, for a good fucking 8 minutes here. Your cousin's got the money's worth here, mate. I can show you some other stuff. Feel like I've not shown you enough stuff. Would you like to see the pencil case?
Tigbity Dave.
We'll end on a high. Oh, I normally start all of the videos with this. So maybe, today, we'll end the video with this. Show you the pencil case though first, eh? Yeah. Feel like everyone likes the pencil case. We'll put the fox's head there. Yeah. I don't know if I've hid anything in there. I've not hidden anything in there. What about this? We'll hide this in there, right? What's in there?
Tigbity Dave.
Look at that, mate. Fucking 3 ladybirds, mate, in resin. It's like magic, innit?
Tigbity Dave.
Well, you're not fussed about the magic now, are you?
Tigbity Dave.
Thinking about them old men, mate, from the Crown Green bowling. Yeah. We've got the pencil sharpener up its arse. But you already know this because you've already seen the videos. So, I fucking... it's your birthday, mate. Happy birthday.
Tigbity Dave.
I hope this was everything you dreamed it would be, mate. I hope it was everything your cousin dreamed it would be. Your cousin made this very difficult for me.
Tigbity Dave.
I hope you make their day very difficult for them. I'll see you in a bit, mate.
It got to a point with this one where when I was saying, repeat changing the name with Tigbity Dave, to me it just sounds like I'm going da 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 da. They're going Tigbity Dave. Sounds like that. It's fucking well annoying. The hardest part about it was trying to match each Tigbity Dave to the tone of where they've said the name. So if I'm getting a bit like angry, like, oh, you're a Tigbity Dave. Or if I'd be like, Tigbity Dave, Tigbity Dave, no, Tigbity Dave, Tigbity Davey. You know, trying to make it fit the pattern of speech. Fucking solid, that. Anyway, that's all you've got this week. This has been the longest one so far. If you've managed it all the way through that, if this was good, right, leave a rate, a 5-star rate. If this wasn't good, please don't leave a rating. Don't wreck me ratings. These might not be any good, innit? But I don't know. I've got no way. Again, I've got no way of measuring it. Everything I'm seeming to do is getting harder and harder to measure if they're any good. But go and join me Patreon if you want to listen to stuff that probably makes a bit more sense than these, but still probably not much sense. If you're really into the idea of a ramble, like sort of like an aimed ramble, like I'm going for kind of going for something. I've got a topic in mind, like I've made a couple of notes on my phone, like literally a sentence, and then I'll talk about it for 5 to 10 minutes. Patreon.com/worldaroundyou. It'd be nice to hit 50 subscribers on there, and I'll be honest with you. That would be really nice to know that there's 50 people that want to listen to extra stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this. Share it around. If you want a cameo, links below. Obviously, you know, there's stuff on my website and that. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Listen to the adverts, don't be tight.